Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is also going to be another short one. I am going to show you step by step how I made this or how I did the tail light for the Harley Davidson. So there you can see the finished product. I'll show you a close-up now. Okay, here's a close-up of how it looks. So I've got cable braid all the way to the end with heat shrink over the end of the cable braid, going from single braid to 2. And then what I did is I cut the plugs off the original Harley tail lights, soldered them onto my leads, and then I put a piece of heat shrink over the join where we've got the 1 cable braid to 2. So that's it done. Have a look or watch the video if you want to see how I did this. Otherwise, there's also down below the link to the full video of the install of this. Let me show you. Once again, please excuse the mess in the garage. I've got a couple projects on the go and trying to sort out a couple things. So yeah, just keep shuffling things around. Okay, I've got the tail light. I want to work on the harness for this, or the actual plugs. So I just cut the plugs off the original tail lights and indicators. And then I've got some cable braid and heat shrink and everything that I need here. I've got soldering iron and a 12-volt power supply. So I think to start, I'm going to first work out my polarity of the light. So I know obviously black is negative. Okay, red. That could be brake light. So it's between yellow and red. Okay, those, I think one's brake light, one is tail light, and together, you know, once the second one comes on, it acts as brake. And I've got left indicator as white, right indicator as blue. Okay, so I know my polarities on that. And then on the Harley harness, I know my polarities of this. On the Harley harness, obviously black is negative, then I've got red as brake, white as tail light, and then green as indicator. And then I'll just do the same for the other side. So we'll just join the strands together. And then the idea is to have the thicker cable braid, the entire length of the cable, and then I'm going to split it off to 2 separate ones, which is going to go to the 2 separate plugs. And then I just got to remember left and right, because the harness itself has also got 2 plugs, left and right, indicator wise. I can always unplug and plug in again if I get the polarity wrong, but let's get working on that. To get the wiring easily through the cable braid, I just put a piece of heat shrink over the ends of them, and I'm going to shrink that. And then the technique I use to get through the cable braid is I pinch the one side, I push, I grab with this finger, and I let go, and that slides the cable braid over. Okay, I'm struggling to get the heat shrink over the end because it's frayed a bit. So I'm just going to take a piece of insulation tape, wrap it around to try and make the end a bit smaller so I can get the tape over. Not the tape, the heat shrink. Okay, I want the heat shrink to go inside the light. So I'm going to push this little bit of braid in. Let me pull this back a bit. What I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to deepen I'm going to leave indicator and neutral this side, and I'm going to deepen tail light and brake light from the one side, and then the other side I'm going to deepen the negative, and then just have tail light, indicator and brake light. And the reason why I want to do that is to ensure that I don't have loose strands floating around. So I just got this terminal deepening set off the internet. I'll put a link below for it. I just need to find the right one. open up the terminal so I can deepen it. Sorry, this is as awkward as it looks. Wow. My hands are sweating, it's difficult to hold it, and there we go. Okay, so I've deepened it all. Now we can sleeve it up and solder it. Okay, before I shrink that, I'm going to do this side. Okay, let's shrink all three of these. Okay, let's see if I can get this off over now. Yes, there we go. Okay. Then the idea of this side is this end is going to come over these two ends like that. I'm not sure how well you can see, but like that. And then this piece is going to slip right over all of it to join them. I might need to put a piece of tape there. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I've got the heat shrink from the 1 over the 2, and it gives it a nice sort of split there. Perfect, and that is now done. Let's install it. If you enjoyed this quick little video of me showing you how I did this, please let me know in the comments section below to know whether I should continue doing these little videos or if I should just skip right through it and just show you the end product. Thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, whether you enjoyed this type of content and if I should continue doing it. Until the next video.